What's up, family? Welcome back to
What's going
another
on,
episode
y'all?
of the Act Right Out Loud
Happy
podcast. Happy
Saturday.
Saturday. Happy August to you as
Happy
well.
August, man.
Yes. Thank y'all so much for tuning in with us on today.
Mm-hmm.
We hope, I keep saying we are
Why don't I
together
sit
and we
here?
are one. No, seriously.
I hate that so
No,
bad.
that was dumb. Listen, we are.
The fact that you said that was
I
dumb.
know. We are excited about this new month.
Yes.
We're in the 8th month of the year.
And number 8
is the month of new beginnings.
It's a month of new beginnings, y'all.
So
put the past behind you, move forward to what's in the future.
Yep, absolutely. And we have a great episode for you all today.
But before we go into our episode, because we do not have our commercial yet, if you would like to volunteer, please let us know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. Until then, this podcast is
brought to you by I'll be waiting for it every time.
I know, and it irritates me. This podcast is brought to you by Atkins Act Right.
Yes.
Go check us out, y'all. Go to AtkinsActRight.com. Click on that. Contact us if you have questions, comments, statements, anything that you want to do to support and encourage us. We are open to it. Check out our social media. Atkins Act Right on Facebook and Instagram.
Yep. And
subscribe to our YouTube channel, Act Right Out Loud.
Yes.
Check us out on all podcast streams.
Yes. And now, seriously, this is my other hand. We are open for new clients as well.
Month of new beginnings,
what
guys.
What you think about that? You know, this is for all those people who just got engaged through these summer months, and you
through the summer months, y'all bust out with an engagement, popped out with a whole fiance, as they say. Right. Go to AtkinsActRight.com. Click on the link that says coaching, and you'll find the information there about our pricing and just
invest in your future.
You got options. Choose pre-marital coaching. Check us out, and we can make your marriage work now. We can make it work.
We would love to help you all with that. But today's
episode
after you.
No, go ahead.
Put me in, coach. Yeah, today's episode.
No, that's literally the title.
Put me in, coach.
Put me in, coach. I'm ready. Put me in, coach.
And listen, this is. I know we just got through talking about clients or whatnot, but seriously, this particular episode, it is entitled "Put Me In, Coach."
It is.
We wanted to have a conversation just centered around some of the benefits and the challenges of premarital coaching.
Yeah,
premarital coaching. Of course, there is a distinct difference in between marital counseling and marital coaching.
Not too much of a big difference, but
you're contradicting your husband on live television, but it's okay though.
I'm not contradicting. I'm just okay. Finish the sentence. You take too much pleasure.
I know.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, but there is a difference between coaching and counseling. But of course, they can easily be
fix it.
Confused between the two. So, are you more prone to coaching or counseling?
When I would say coaching, I feel like counseling is more specific.
Yeah, if there's an issue,
or if there's a deeper issue, I would say counseling, because then we got to therapize.
Okay,
therapy is
okay. Then therapize. Yeah. Okay, then therapize.
What am I trying to say? You know what I'm trying to say. Anyway,
I love you.
I feel that is not gonna get you out of this one. But anyway, I feel like counseling is more like, it's really identifying a specific issue and focusing on that issue and trying to get to the root of that issue. But coaching is like practice and getting you ready, helping you be better and supporting you throughout. So that's why we do premarital coaching, because we're your support system through this whole journey that you're beginning with each other.
Right.
And even after.
Yeah, that too. After. That's why a lot of times, a lot of our clients, when they come on with us, we tell them, hey, we're here to walk with you all, up to the place to where you guys can walk by yourselves. But even once you start the journey walking by yourself, if there's things that you need or just need some insight on, then you can also still come back to us and and have some conversation.
Yeah.
It's just like with any sport that you play.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have a coach, and that coach is specifically there to help really develop some things in you and really get you to the place where you need to be, so that you can be the best at whatever
you're trying to be.
What you're trying to be. So, and that's not to say that we are the best.
We're pretty good though.
We are, but at the same time, we're open to. We're not too big.
Oh, now we never stop learning.
No,
we never stop gaining knowledge and wisdom, and that's what you want out of life as a human being.
Right.
You don't ever want to be in a position to try to act like you know it all when you know you don't.
Right.
There's still a lot to learn. Relationships are evolving. People are changing and things are different daily. So we keep ourselves educated so that we can be good at what we do.
We keep ourselves educated, but then most importantly, and you hear us talk about this name all the time, we are accountable.
Yeah.
Every time I speak with Apostle Carlos Malone.
We love you.
Absolutely. Love you. He always asks us, how y'all doing? How's the marriage? I see what y'all doing on Facebook. Look, all these different things. He's the one who married us. He covers us. And so you want to make sure that you have accountability partners.
Yeah.
Just even as a couple. So we want to have this conversation today and just kind of really look at some things in terms of, you're ready to get into the game of marriage.
Come in, coach.
Okay. I'm gonna put you in.
But before,
let's go.
Jump into the game of marriage.
We want you to get some of the benefits.
Yeah, let's put some gameplay together.
Pre-marital coaching, because people still, some people still kind of side eye pre-marital coaching. They side eye it like
because they don't think it's necessary.
They don't think it's necessary. Some people still have that mindset of, I don't want everybody in my business. Some people,
happens in my house, stays in my house.
That too. Some people, this is possibly marriage number 2 or 3, and it's like, I've done this before, so I don't need it. But
you're marrying someone different,
right? So you're marrying someone different.
Definitely need it.
The first one possibly, and I don't want to just automatically say this what it was because of different things, possibly was a failed marriage.
It was if they're divorced, baby.
But sometimes a spouse passes away.
Oh, if they're widowed.
Yeah. So things like that. Okay. But it would amaze you how much kickback that coaches, especially marital coaches, get in terms of, or they just don't want to invest in it.
Yeah. Or they don't see the benefits of it.
Right.
They don't see how it can help them, especially if you're in a relationship and you've decided to get engaged and you have had a pretty good relationship from that time frame. You thinking to yourself, we good, you know, we don't need this. We could just jump the broom and be good in a marriage. But premarital coaching is there to identify some things that you may not even know of or be aware of because you haven't experienced it, nor have you seen it, based on your home of origin or your family dynamics. So that's one of the benefits. And I'm kind of jumping ahead, right? Because that's a benefit.
But it is a benefit. But
premarital coaching,
right? But you said something in terms of that the blind eye, because sometimes two people can be in a relationship, a good relationship, be engaged, and they are getting ready for a marriage, and they can be so happy together, that there's a blind eye to some things that they may still need. They just need to discuss and talk about. This man that you're getting ready to marry, yes, he treats you well. He does all the God fearing, all these great things that you want, but he may have an issue with how he manages his money, and you cannot go. It's it's not a good thing to go into a marriage with the mindset of, oh, it'll work, that'll fix itself. That'll fix itself.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Nah, move on.
No, go talk about it. Talk about it. So the benefits. Here we go.
Okay. We tapping in. We going with.
Here we go.
The benefits of premarital coaching.
Yes.
Okay.
The benefits. One of the benefits is having someone there with you all with the expertise and experience. Now, when we say expertise, we're speaking of hopefully someone who is certified, but also that they may not be certified, but they have some good wisdom, some good years in the game or whatnot of marriage, and possibly some people who are going to be honest with you.
Yeah, and that's why it's important to choose who does your premarital coaching. Choose someone that you have seen, do this work, and you not just taking the word of their website. You know how people have these fancy websites, and they can tell you, they can show you all these credentials, and then they can, have fake testimonies on there. I mean, that's real.
Right, it is real. That is real.
Really do your research into who you're allowing to pour into you,
right?
Because you don't want to choke on what they feed you. You definitely don't want to tear your relationship based on the information that they're giving to you that is not even privy to what you're dealing with or the issue that you may be having in your relationship.
Right. And then choose someone that is going to respect your time and that's going to respect the fact that you all chose them to be the ones to help and guide them and speak into their lives in terms of their marriage. So that's
and don't choose someone based on popularity, choosing someone just because they have 1 million followers and now they've considered themselves to be a relationship coach and they don't even specialize in premarital coaching. They're just a relationship coach, and you think that going to them is going to be beneficial. It could be beneficial, but focus on your goal. What is your goal from your premarital coaching? What am I seeking to get from it? And choose people or a person that can really give you what you're seeking.
Yeah.
Instead of focusing on, well, I heard they were good. They got over.
Yeah. Don't base it on that, because this is your future.
Stuff like that. Yeah. This is the long term.
Right.
It's not the short term.
Right.
This is the long term.
Right. This is long term, looking for end game.
Yeah.
The hope. So not only that, another benefit is being able to have someone to just openly discuss particular shortcomings, dealing directly with communication and conflict. You want to make sure that you have somebody that you're comfortable with, because once you go behind those closed doors to really talk through and work through some things, because nobody is perfect. Right. People have passed. Yeah. And some things just need to be talked through.
Well, some things you need someone to mediate the conversation.
Yes.
You need someone that's there that can, if it's something that you don't understand that your spouse is having a hard time communicating to you, someone that is facilitating that session can help you understand what your partner is trying to say to you and maybe give you tips on how to be more effective with your communication.
Right. And because so many times, and we're speaking from experience.
Yeah.
So many times couples will come in and they don't have a vision for what they want their particular premarital coaching journey to look like.
Yeah.
So what the premarital experience, it gives you and the person that you're getting ready to marry, it gives you an opportunity to really almost like set up a vision board.
Yeah.
Like trying to really pinpoint some things that we really need to look into together. Is premarital counseling, counseling coaching.
Yeah.
It does not mean that there is something wrong.
No, what is that stigma?
Yeah, it does not.
Just because someone's in therapy doesn't mean that they're having problems. It
Right.
just means that they're being proactive to things that they may feel could be an issue down the
Right.
line.
Right.
Just as premarital coaching, you want to be able to identify things
Mhm.
and understand each other so that you will know what you're getting yourself into.
Right.
So
Right.
many people go into these marriages blind.
Excuse me. Mhm.
And they wonder why, when their eyes are finally open, that their heart is broken.
Right.
Because
Right.
those are things that you could literally foresee before you get into the marriage if you're under the right type of coaching with someone that understands conflict, someone that understands communication, someone that can help you
Mhm.
when you have issues that include both.
Right. Because a good coach
Mm-hmm.
should be able to identify
Yeah.
your weaknesses.
Yeah.
A good coach, and of course, they're gonna tell you, "Oh man, you're good at this. You know, you're great at this."
Mm-hmm.
But there is this one area, or there is a couple of areas
Mhm.
that raise a level of concern. This is an area of opportunity for you all, you know, to do better in. And a lot of times, of course, is in communication in terms of how you deal with certain conflicts uh, amongst you and your partner or whoever it is you're getting ready to be married to.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure that that's a trusted individual.
Right.
That you are speaking with.
Beware of these fake life coaches, these fake relationship coaches, people that are saying that they have the background to do this work of a coach, and in all honesty, they just have the gift of gab.
Ooh, you're right.
Be
You're
careful.
right.
And Tony Gaskins is someone that I follow on social media,
Yeah, good. That's
and
good too.
he did a podcast to where he was I don't know if this was his own personal podcast, but the one that I saw, he was on someone else's podcast. And he was talking about a lot of these fake, relationship coaches that are out here.
Mm-hmm.
And they're popular based on, the things that are not even relevant to relationships.
Right.
They're not even walking the walk of a relationship, but they're a relationship coach.
Right.
They're not showing how to have a successful relationship, but they're, able to talk about it
Mm-hmm.
and keeping people engaged enough, I guess, to where people really think that they are great relationship coaches.
You know what I thought about when you said that? Just talking about, because I remember listening to a little bit of that when you were
I was listening to
it. Because he's in real form.
I mean, but it was good though. It was good.
He was being honest.
He was really being honest.
But I just thought about this is crazy. You know how my mind be. I thought about Basketball Wives, the reality show.
Yeah. Why? Out of all things.
Because they call the show Basketball Wives, and maybe
and
one
none
wife
of them married to no basketball players.
One wife on there.
It's it's so redundant, It's
right, like, what? Oh, okay.
Okay, whatever. So, but no, he's really doing something that is not a popular opinion. People think that just because they are, old enough to talk about relationships, that they can be a relationship coach.
Mm-hmm.
And people think that just because, they've lived their life for 30 years, they can be a life coach. They can help someone else with their life problems. But it's being so saturated with popular people that the real people that have the substance that you need and the support that it takes and the wisdom and knowledge that is needed
the people
to be a life coach or a relationship coach.
Not only have the vernacular of a coach, but they also have the principles. They give you the principles. They give you like my frat brother Dwight Townsend, they give you the coursework that you need in order for you to really have.
They educate you.
Thank you.
And you're not just excited because what they're saying makes you feel good.
Right.
You're excited because you know that what they're saying is actually going to help you.
Right.
And if I'm gonna be honest with y'all, if you can't help me, then I'm not paying you.
Right. Right.
I don't care if you are a life coach to the stars. That means absolutely nothing to me.
Right.
I need you to have some substance behind your name.
Right. You do. So another one real quick, then we'll jump to the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Then you another benefit is you put yourself in the percentage of those who are less likely to divorce.
Yeah.
You're in that percent.
Yeah.
In that percent.
You're
percentage.
proactive.
You are proactive.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to be in that other percentage.
Yeah. That's not a good place to
No,
be. I've been there.
not.
It's not fun, guys. I don't recommend. It's ghetto.
Divorce is ghetto.
Divorce is ghetto. Divorce is ghetto. I do not recommend. Yeah. Get some premarital coaching. Yeah.
You heard it here first.
Divorce a lot of things ghetto. Can be. It's ghetto. Do I need to say it again? It's ghetto. Anyway.
So the benefits, and then of course there are some challenges too. And when me and Tonja was talking about just kind of prepping for this episode, we was like, there are some challenges to premarital coaching.
Because I can't put you in the game if you ain't ready to play.
I can't put you in the game if you're not ready to play. And we both was like, honesty.
It is hard to help somebody that is not honest with themselves first.
Yes.
And if you are not honest with yourself first, then you are not open to receive what you need to fix what the issue is.
Right.
So be honest with yourself so that you can be honest in your sessions. And
don't.
I don't like that. I know that little snicker.
So I'm trying to get my words right. Don't waste the time. Don't waste your coach's time.
Don't waste. I'm gonna speak personally. Don't waste our time.
Yeah.
If you do not have intentions of coming into this
with integrity,
with honesty, openness, and transparency, we ain't getting nowhere.
Yeah. If you're
just talking.
Yeah, we're just having a conversation. That's all we're doing.
If you just want to have a conversation, take us out to eat or something.
Save your money.
No, don't say take us out to eat us.
Right. Because here's the thing. If you have a really good coach or coaches, that means that they have invested time into their craft. They've made the investment in themselves to be able to be a blessing to help others. Time, sweat equity into it, financial investment into it. The worst thing that you can do is disrespect your coaches by not showing up and doing the work, and then by not showing up and then not being honest in those moments. Don't agree to the premarital coaching just because you want to check it off your checklist. No. Don't do that.
And especially for us, because our premarital coaching, we require a minimum of 4 sessions. And in those sessions, we literally go in and create something specific to your relationship.
Yeah.
Everything that we do is about preparation, right? So we're putting together a plan for you and your partner.
Right.
And that takes time. That takes effort. And you should respect that. And you respect that by being honest, open, and transparent in your sessions so that this stuff can work for you. It ain't gonna work if you just listening.
No.
And you just hearing what we saying. It's gonna work if you put it into action.
Right.
So everything that we prepare for the sessions is for you to act on so that you can be successful in your marriage.
Right. So that and in a more practical way too, that means that this me coming to the session, but I don't really talk a lot type stuff and all that, you got to throw that out the window.
Yeah.
Because once again, this is your future you're talking about.
Yeah.
You're talking about spending the rest of your life
with this person.
No, we need you to talk, brother.
And you don't want to talk. You just want to sit there and look at us.
We need you to speak. We need you to speak your mind.
Yeah.
No, it is not a I'm gonna tell on you session.
It's not a griping session.
Let me tell you what they did. No, it's not that. Yeah. No. You take the tools that we're giving you. So
that's the word I was looking for. Tools.
Yeah. Take the tools that we're giving you so that you can go back and work on whatever it is that you know. And of course, scenarios will come up within they should come up, because just like with every coach, whether it's football, basketball, baseball, any kind of sport, before that game, they are practicing. They are going over plays. memories.
Yeah.
They're going back, looking at a previous game, saying, okay, this is what we did wrong. Look at what we did wrong here. You went the wrong way. You shouldn't have did it that way.
Yeah. And what coach gonna put you in the game if you hurt or injured?
Thank you. What coach you think gonna put you in the game and you keep doing the same
thing over and
Same thing.
over again? You're not listening. You're not running the plays that we're telling you to run. You're not, as committed to the game.
Yes.
As honey, that hit some. You listen, you have to be prepared for marriage.
Right.
You can't just go up in there and saying,
sound good.
Well, let's go and let's try it out and see what happens.
Well, we always say, don't. If you go into a marriage with the mindset of, if this don't work, I'll just get a divorce.
You off to a bad start already.
Just stop right now. Just
Stop the wedding. The marriage is in trouble.
Right. Right, go back and check that episode.
Go back to that episode.
Right.
Stop the wedding. The marriage is in trouble.
Right. So there's benefits, and then there are
challenges, but
and then there should be some expectations too. For pre-marital coaching, and some of those expectations you can because we want you to have the mindset that you have taken out the time to really, really seek out who's going to do your premarital coaching. And hopefully that coach or those coaches will provide for you a safe space, meaning a safe space for you to just be open,
honest, and transparent.
Talk about what needs to be talked about, and just, and so that you won't be ashamed of the conversation. Then, of course, too, you got to understand too that by law, there is also the client confidentiality clause or whatnot. So it should automatically be anyway. Just a safe space, comfortable space, so that you can be coached and talked to in the right way. Yeah,
because if you choose to let your pastor do your counseling, your premarital counseling, you shouldn't hear a sermon related to your session that Sunday. Because I don't believe God works like that. I don't believe God's gonna give you a word.
Out of all these 66 books in the Bible, you just want to go to the.
You just want to come right. You want to come at me, huh?
I'll go to the gospel according to Jermaine and Tonja.
Session number 2.
Right. Come on, don't do the people.
Like, that's what we doing.
Right.
That's what we doing up in here. Right. Yeah.
But it should be a place where you can have some transparent conversation.
Yeah, and now go back to what you said with this whole safe space thing. People they use it quickly, to say I have to have a safe space in order for me to be honest. Honestly, you don't need the safe space to be honest. It just makes it feel better to be honest. You don't need it because you should be honest, period.
Right. What that little mean with that girl?
I need this. I need to make sure that I have a safe space in order to be open.
So that means that if you don't have a safe space, you're just gonna lie.
Right. And the safe space is necessary to have a conversation that's going to be beneficial.
Right.
But the safe space is not necessary for you to be honest, because we can be in the midst of conflict, and I don't want you to lie just because we are in an uncomfortable space. I want you to continue to be honest. I want you to continue to be open, and I want you to continue to be transparent. But it is also my responsibility to make sure that you have a space to do so.
Absolutely.
But
absolutely,
we want you to have the mindset that you don't necessarily need, a comfortable situation to be honest, open, and transparent.
Right.
But we do provide a safe space for you. And if you ever choose us for your premarital coaching, you can have the expectation that you will have a safe space, because we are people that do not judge. We have a judgment-free zone, and there's pretty much nothing you can tell us that we have not heard before.
Right. And if you are investing in your premarital coaching, whether it is with us or anybody, then it's only right that we provide a space that is, as Tonja said, judgment-free zone, spaces, multiple spaces for grace.
Yeah.
In terms of, because it's not like we're gonna hear something and we're gonna be like, ooh, I don't know how y'all gonna get. I don't know how you're gonna get to that.
Like, ooh,
no.
Be getting ready to judge and talk about what you done went through,
right? But like,
and
no, we not gonna do
I mean, and if anybody does you like that, then that's kind of a disrespectful way to handle my situation.
I agree. I totally agree.
Don't make me feel worse than what I already feel.
I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave the session defeated. Now, I may leave a little achy because I've stretched some areas that I'm not used to stretching, but I don't want to leave defeated.
I don't want you to take me out on a stretcher.
Right.
Don't put me in the game and beat me so bad I can't walk.
Right. Don't do me like that. Please don't do me please don't do me like that. Please don't do me like that.
Yeah.
I just want to I want to get through this, man, and I want to be able to, I want a successful marriage. That's simple. So those are some benefits. And
those are some expectations.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. Those are some expectations in terms of premarital coaching that you.
I think that's all we have.
That's what you have. Yeah. That's it.
So we encourage you guys to really look into premarital coaching. For those of you that may have gotten engaged over the summer, start preparing. Fall into a routine of having a successful marriage before it even starts.
Yeah. Do that, y'all.
Yeah.
We cannot stress that enough.
Yeah, it's important. It's important, in our opinion, it's necessary.
Right. And that's one of the reasons why we really, if you look at our social, I mean, we're just we promote marriage. We promote healthy relationships, marriage. Those of y'all that follow us, you know this. But just go back and look through some of our old stuff. We were just promoting healthy marriages, healthy relationships, and one of the things that we really have been pushing and promoting, it is understanding that premarital coaching is definitely needed.
Yeah, necessary.
Necessary. Thank you.
Yeah.
If you are engaged, getting ready to be married.
Yeah.
So thank y'all.
Thank y'all for joining us for another Saturday. We hope y'all enjoyed the conversation.
Yeah, we like church.
Thank you for the comments. Also thank you for the comments, because when I go back and I look at the comments, I see that you guys are engaging and leaving comments. So I really appreciate that. It lets us know how you feel about the content.
Yep.
So and shout out to two of my favorite subscribers so far.
Come on.
Tia and Lena.
Yeah.
Those are two of my faves right now. Oh, and John.
Yeah, John.
We love y'all.
Yeah. Appreciate y'all for just.
Thank y'all for the support. Yeah. Every episode, we look at the comments, we read them, and I try to engage, but I need to do better. We need to do better with that.
Leave the comments. If you have questions, leave them in the comments.
Yeah.
Trust us, we're gonna get to them.
Yeah.
And then you never know, we'll address them on live.
Oh,
right. That was so cool.
It was. Yeah. Thank y'all so much for joining us.
Yeah, happy Saturday, y'all. Get out
there.
Have
a great August.
Yes.
Start something new with each other.
Yes.
Do something new together. Yeah. For this month of new beginnings.
New beginnings. So we'll see y'all next week.
All right, y'all.
God bless y'all. Peace out.